Hello, my name's Luke Tickner. I am one of the rec soccer coaches here in the Mount Vernon program, and I've also got two kids in the travel program, and I was asked to share some of my thoughts with anybody who's considering joining the travel soccer program from the rec program. So like I said, I've got three kids, two are in travel, one's in rec, and we may make that transition with the third. We'll see how that goes. But as far as things to think about when you're considering moving to travel, there were a couple of items I wanted to share with you. So first I'd say, and number one for me is remember, you want to do what's in the best interest of the kids and what the kids want to do. So when you are making that decision and considering it, make sure you involve your kid in it. What I've seen is the kids that want to be in the program get far more out of it. They learn more, they grow more than the kids that are told to join the program. So make sure the kids are part of that decision. Second thing I'd say is the benefits can be huge with the travel soccer program. So the Mount Vernon Rec program is awesome. I've done, my 7th year of Mount Vernon Rec, and it is absolutely great and gets better every year, and that is the perfect environment for a lot of our players. Players that are looking for a little more, the travel soccer program is a great option. You get the benefit of professional coaches, dedicated players that are all there multiple times a week, a lot more touches on the ball, and they just get to grow and learn more as a team and as individuals, and I've found that to be hugely beneficial. The coaches are wonderful and really help and work with the players to help them grow. There's also three things I want to make sure that I shared with folks, because there is a lot to it, right? You got to be prepared when you join travel soccer. First off, it's a time commitment, no doubt. With 3 practices a week, games on the weekends, I feel like I'm here at Lee District Park 7 days a week, and some weeks I am here 7 days a week. But like I said, it's about the kids, and I love it, and they love it. You just got to be ready to do that. I know some folks worry about, what about other sports? Am I committing to one sport too early? And I'll tell you, for me personally, our kids, we've got them involved in other sports. We just make sure that we make that commitment and let the coaches know, hey, during winter season, we're going to be doing basketball. We'll be at soccer as much as we can, but we want the kids to be involved in other stuff. And I have yet to find a coach here in the program that doesn't welcome that as part of the kids' growth as an individual. So I talked about the time commitment. The other one is the cost. It's definitely a significant cost, but when you think about it across the year, it's really not that much if you were to break it down. And my experience over the last couple of years in the program is it's well worth the money that we pay for the amount of time that the kids get that one-on-one and group instruction. I think it's well worth the dollars that you're putting into it. The last thing is the distance, and that was a big concern of mine when we were starting, is how far are we going to have to go? And usually I tell you, with the younger kids, most of the time you're around here in the local area. I know for the first couple years we might have traveled 45 minutes as a far trip, and here in DC that might be 10 miles, right? And it's going to take you 45 minutes. But nothing was ever too far. As they get older, that radius starts to expand, but at the young age it's not that bad. And one of the nice things I found is you come here to practice, you get to know the other parents, and then you can start to ride share. So this weekend, for example, I'm taking 2 kids on my daughter's team to the game, and those parents don't have to make that trip. And the next weekend they'll take my kid. So it's nice, you get to meet folks and do things like that. So the last thing I'll close with is just, with what I started with, that it's about the kids and doing what's best for them. And when I was asked to say a few words, I thought, well, I'm going to go ask my kids, what do they think about and why do they want to do travel? And it was interesting because the 2 of them, they said things like, I love my teammates. I can tell my coaches care about me and they care about my development. I love the challenge and playing against these players that make me better. And those were the type of messages that my kids were saying why they like the program. And to me, that sells itself. I don't need to sell it. If they're loving it, then I'm loving it too. And I hope as you consider this, you take some of these thoughts into account, and good luck. Thanks.